The trial of archery shall be held here. I bid you wait just a moment while I prepare my entry. But I've just noticed. Where are all the custodians? They ne'er leave their posts. Could it be aught amiss?
Nenwen mor Iwanon. Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm.
Martir fa nun fionor, minas vena eralote.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Kiriando anmaindor hiroth?
No. Darren? I cannot stand idly by while my sister is in peril. My friend, if e'er I've had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue. There is no time. I shall mark the location of the ogre's den upon your map. Make haste. Her life hangs in the balance.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Phantoms! Holy attacks will serve us well here. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. We must find my sister and save her from the ogre's clutches.
Veninume, mormartir tel adaka kiriandio.
Tayel ni sil arin fel. Nun morivin wi alcarwa menelume. Lis anandor lungtena.
Nando in fa echialis, pelinolwende, sinde, soron, aiele, alvekil.
Moriven fendernar itarondo vani. Falis tulia fuenenumin, osto taralia osto telpe. Lungtene nun, vi fa atacher.
Compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. No second letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. from our bow. That's crafty of you. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Raging winds and scatter our foes!
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard.
Arbaheart, preserve me. 'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in its fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention. The moment the ogre relinquishes my sister, I ask that you lead her to safety. I have ne'er attempted to strike a target so distant before. E'en the trial of archery does not demand such a feat. Yet, for the sake of my sister, my arrows must fly true. Pray, keep Darren out of harm's way. We must make our escape, and quickly.
Quickly, Master. You must carry Miss Darren to safety.
Beast can scarce stand. A well-placed shot, gazing skyward. Fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. The voice is loud. Our only remaining task is to carry Miss Darren to safety. To this place.
A disappointment, to be sure.
Refanano misciriandio mor erlot.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Fascinating.
Hold a moment. What's this? A way out. Let us make haste. Oh, my heart. There can be no gladder tidings in all the world. Words shall ne'er suffice to express my gratitude, friend. None of this would have been possible if you had not gifted me this bow. You are my sister's savior. I am forever in your debt.
Eteler, lea fermor el dalia eralotte.
Finlenar.
Karilm ilmen arcael, silfa nambawe nun kalael alame, angadur sindi. Kemenindor kanian irils aldekar. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne? Eteler, lea fermor el dalia eralotte. Ondovana alvekil, eteler ne anler ailame. Lungtena peli telume, ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa? Nenwen mor aiwanon, artahir curir, mor fa erando, amanda kill. Kiriando anmaindor hiroth, artahir curir, mor fa erando, amanda kill. Vanelin hyror soron, sorne an fameltol, nundis amanda kill angadur femor. Kasinke telpi nun finaler, lera nefir heranon, anne artaher firnis.
Finlenar. Lungtena we fear osto. My gratitude to you knows no bounds, friend. 'Twas your kindness that altered my plight as much as this bow. Not only are you my sister's savior, but mine as well. By the by, if you are as passionate about mastery of the bow as I am, perhaps you might speak with my father. His experience ought to be of benefit to you. My gratitude to you knows no bounds, friend. 'Twas your kindness that altered my plight as much as this bow. Not only are you my sister's savior, but mine as well. By the by, if you are as passionate about mastery of the bow as I am...
Kalael alame, karilm ilmen arcael. Aidalia anandor, nun lindan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune falungtena? Palan hiar menran, lis fa arnefane. Artehar lis manasvana fui numen alecan. Elorato ala, nun mor artaher. Firnis an erumar isilrod et teller, lera aetena. Laicasar an ils findamunt in ciel. Nefanamo lis Kyriandio mor erlot. Iavstir lalasta, nun falesmir magananon, anamor lis turculion ecialis.
We succeeded in rescuing Miss Darren. Our efforts are sure to have earned the trust of the Elven people.
Lungtena peli telme, ondovana alvekil eteler ne anler ailame.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'll not take that from you.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
Wolves draw near! It fears fire's fury.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Light of my magic!
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. That was a skillful bit of fingering. You do your vocation proud. That was hard won. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd needn't go barging in. Truly? You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Goblins, Master!
One cannot be too careful. Through this door.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire! Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely on. Moving on from this discussion. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
and scatter our foes!
Right you are.
Ah, so you teach something from our phone. That's crafty of you.
Well done, Master.
Watched. Just hand over your coin. No?
Here we go again. If battle cannot be avoided, it is fight or die.
Time to move on. These today are pockets.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough. We've no healing magic at our disposal, so a curative will have to do. Moving on from this discussion for now.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Would you care to see a sorcerer's magics in action? I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Bunch of fellows along
that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
What's the hurry?
This one's shaking.
Run! I enjoy the chase.
How are we to get through this door?
You bloody terrible.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. A chance you'd like to see it.
Run!
This one's shaking.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Be ready. I will close it off. I suppose I'll handle this.
Would you mind coming over here? Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Most impressive, Master.
What I say, the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely upon. Moving on from this discussion. The Arisen has been put to sleep!
We need the Sorcerer Master. Know that my magics are at the cradle. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. 'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
By your leave.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray. To spirit to miss. Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in this hall. Can we go and meet with him? Person of importance. Where?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. When tasked, be sure to avoid open flame. That was a skillful bit of thinking. You do your vocation proud.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. You have my support. Out ere our comrade burns. So a curative will have to do. Incidentally, that was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy. Truly?
Full glad am I to see the sky again.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
It is no great shock to me.
That's right. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I ain't got the foggiest. My...
What do you take?
How's about I find you out?
You'll not live to regret this! Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
What to make of this?
What the...
How'd I end up here?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps. What do you think?
Good day to you.
How are things?
Have you need of me?
You don't need a permit to just hide in the back of an ox cart, It work.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
I am well enough, thank you.
I've the presence to command any.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of...
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance. despite the hardships of their work. Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Though to the soldier's aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not I. Got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story end...
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Always a pleasure.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Grant's investigation. I quite agree.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. What a delight. Well met, sir.
Tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
What is life without a little...
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Always a pleasure.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part, but as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
I'm sure I can handle it.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Hubris is man's
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Would that such tranquility could last. I quite agree. We're the Cyclops Master! Flame will accomplish little against this foe. I've gained a hold of the beast! Splendid.
This can scarce stand. A well-placed strike will turn the gazing sky.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. My tile lend a hand. By all means.
Ah, I see you teach something from our own.
What's happened?
This won't do. How dare you!
Ah!
Witness my magic!
I'll not take that.
It's this way.
Materials, eh?
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
What is the meaning of this?
No hurry to leave.
It is well tiring being so alert all day long.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Battle is best avoided here.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
Not bad, eh? Fight to survive, or lay down and die.
Ah, they mean us harm. How adorable.
I quite agree.